Hey everybody! Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. I'm here with the Fuji XE2 and the XT1. If you have either one of these cameras or the Fuji X line, I'm sure you love it just as much as I do. Today we're talking about more into the hands-free style series of videos that I'm making. The first video that I made was about the humble countdown timer when it comes to these cameras. Of course, that's existed since the beginning of time when it comes to cameras anyway. But I also talked more in depth when it comes to that function as well as these particular cameras. So if you haven't watched that video yet, as basic as it might seem, I went into a lot of different applications for it. And you need to know that before moving on to these other videos because I'm going to build off of that. Today we're going into being more hands-free, literally with using the Wi-Fi function on your cameras and connecting it with the Fuji Remote app on your phone that you can download for free if you're a Fuji X user. You can still download it for free, I think, if you're not a Fuji X user, but it's not compatible with anything else. So it makes sense that if you've bought one of these cameras and you've invested your time and money into it, you might as well get the app and learn to use it. We're going to go step by step on how to install the app, where to find it, and how to pair it with your camera. Let's get into that right now. First, go to your Play Store or wherever it is you download apps from. Most likely it's the Play Store, and do a search for the Fujifilm Remote app. Don't just type in Fujifilm because there's lots of apps that they're out there. They kind of look similar, and I don't want to hear any issues where people are like, oh, it doesn't work as well as yours does. And just look up the Fujifilm Remote app, these exact words. Okay, the first thing that should come up is this one, the Fujifilm Remote that you see here. There are a few others that kind of look similar, so just be careful, okay? Get this one. Click on it, install it, and accept all the terms, signing your life away and all the data that you have. Just kidding. It should take just a few minutes, and we'll go from there. Go ahead and open the app. And it should look something like this. You can actually turn on your camera first and hit the Wi-Fi function, and then hit this connect button on your screen, and they'll start to pair together. Now, I've done this before, so I'm not sure if there are any other steps between this and actually having it work, but if there are, it shouldn't be that difficult. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll go from there. But I'm just going to show you guys what happens to my stuff when I start to connect them, okay? Okay, so there are two ways to access the Wi-Fi functionality on your camera. The first way is to go through the menu, press the menu button there, go down to the left-hand side and scroll down to the fifth menu right there, press the right arrow, and you'll see that wireless communication is available. When you press right, it'll automatically start going to Wi-Fi and searching for a phone in the open app. Okay? If you don't want to do all that, you can simply press this Wi-Fi button right there. It does the same thing. The only issue is if you have set that Wi-Fi button as a shortcut for something else, obviously it won't do Wi-Fi, right? So you need to make sure that it's set to Wi-Fi. It most likely is if you've never screwed with that button before. I'm going to press back here. Just as a side note, if you hold it too long, it goes into a shortcut setting mode. So you can set it to whatever you want. Right now it's set to wireless communication. I'm going to press OK to set that. And press it. Boom, there you go. It's looking for a phone to pair. While that's going, I will quickly go to my phone. Okay, I've already opened my app and it's still searching for it. I'm going to press connect right now because right now these are like two lost souls searching for each other. I'm doing this in real time, but sometimes you don't have to press OK. I find that pressing OK kind of helps to get things started. And they're kind of searching for each other. You see that the app screen has changed here to the interface. I'm going to press remote control, and you'll see here that the wireless communication asks to connect, and I'll say yeah, press OK there. Okay, so I am now looking through the eyes of my phone here. I mean, how amazing is this? I mean, that is incredible. I am looking through my phone wirelessly through the lens of this camera. That is truly just so remarkable. I just can't get over it sometimes. Let's go ahead and try this with the XE2. And press the Wi-Fi function in the top right hand corner. And right now it's searching for a phone. I'm going to press connect on my cell phone, and hopefully they'll connect. Like I said, sometimes pressing OK here will get things started. So I'm going to press OK there. And they should be looking for each other. This does take a few minutes, and sometimes it's faster than others. And right now I'm going to go into remote control mode. And it's going to ask, can I connect? And you're going to say yes. Press OK there. And as you can see, my camera was set to black and white before I even started. That's why you see black and white in my phone. I'm seeing it in real time. And as you saw, there are many other things you can do in this app. We'll get into that in a later video. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it was to pair at any given moment. If you have your phone with you and you have a camera, you can set up your own shot where you're in it. You can take a picture of your friends, and you don't need Wi-Fi around you. And nor is this Bluetooth. So if your camera and your phone is charged, you're good to go. A few more things when it comes to this camera. I believe Wi-Fi is kind of a misnomer because, let me explain, when I connect my phone to anything, I always think of Bluetooth connection. Wireless Bluetooth connection kind of just rolls off the tongue because I've heard it so many times. But when it connects to a phone, it actually creates a Wi-Fi connection, a little network between these two pieces of technology. So that's what I didn't understand after a year well into using this camera, because I never bought the camera for its Wi-Fi capabilities. I bought it for the EVF and the nice lenses it has available. I didn't even really want to use the Wi-Fi because in my head, Wi-Fi meant Starbucks. It meant an office space where you can tap into someone else's Wi-Fi. That's what I always thought it was. So it didn't really make sense to me when I started to look into it, and I thought to myself, when I use Wi-Fi as a remote, use my phone as a remote to control this camera, I'm going to be in the wilderness somewhere. I'm going to be somewhere where there is no Wi-Fi connection, right? So that I can tap into. How is this Wi-Fi going to work? Do I have to do all my photo shoots in Starbucks? It doesn't make any sense. If they just said it was called Bluetooth, well then I can do that anywhere, right? So it's what I was thinking, my preconceived notions of what Wi-Fi actually is. Wi-Fi in this sense is still Wi-Fi to them. In fact, your Bluetooth connection will not be activated when you connect these two, as you saw when installing and connecting them together. I hope this makes some sense. What I'm saying is you can be remotely somewhere else in a place where you would think there is no Wi-Fi, and these will still pair together. And I don't know the science behind it, but it truly is awesome. Here's one more thing that I think is pretty interesting about connecting these two. It saves me when I go out trekking by myself, taking shots. Because when I take pictures by myself, I don't want to inconvenience anybody else. I'm usually by myself, painstakingly setting up shots. I want to take my time because I find my work reflects that in a way when I take my time. I don't want to rush. So I don't want people impatiently waiting for me. Come on, hurry up. And they don't understand what I'm doing, you know, what I'm trying to do, what shots I'm trying to get. So when I go out there by myself, this connection, this Wi-Fi connection in the Fuji Remote app allows me to have this as an assistant, to be hands-free from my camera, to make settings without having to rush back to my camera, to ensure that I'm in focus without even touching my camera. It's like having someone at the camera and I can be in a shot myself. It's truly remarkable. It opened up a whole new world of shots and ideas that would rush into my head before I went to sleep. Like, I can't wait to try this out with the Fuji Remote app and the Wi-Fi function. I just think it's so amazing nowadays that you can connect your phone to your camera, that you can use your phone as an external monitor for this type of application. You know what I mean? When I first bought the camera, I didn't use it for the Wi-Fi. So when I use this now, I'm like, wow, what an amazing thing that most of us don't even use. We just kind of point and shoot and click and turn knobs and take pictures. They come out great. But this application, this type of technology that comes with your camera that you purchased and invested in can change your world and give you such variety when it comes to shooting. I really encourage you guys to try this out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be making more hands-free tutorials and videos in the next few weeks, and they will all build on this very topic and just kind of move up from there. I really appreciate all the great comments on these videos, the thumbs up, and the wonderful notes that you guys send me through Instagram, and I'm really active on there. I post my work on there, and that's also a way for me to see what you guys are up to, because I learn a lot from your pictures most of all. I think that's kind of why I do this. I get to connect with such amazing photographers all over the United States and then some all over the world. So I'm very grateful to be able to have this opportunity to communicate with you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.